Come on, there it is. Slip out the back. This is Slippery Delver. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got Slippery Delver with Slip Out the Back, baby. Look at the fedora, I think it's a fedora, isn't it? I don't know. Either way, we're tipping our cap to the Delver of Secrets. Very fast blue-red Delver deck. Delver of Secrets, man. I mean, this card is just so interesting. I mean, I want to be able to break it as much as I can, so we're going to go ahead and use this really speedy deck. It does curve out at 2, so that is something to note immediately. I've been using this Ledger Shredder a lot lately. I think that's pretty good. I mean, you know, it is. It's kind of a funsy card, but it's competitive enough, and I think we can combine it to make a neat little Delver deck here. So you want to get out your Delver of Secrets pretty much immediately. Now, it is a little bit slow. You can also go for Kumano faces Kakkazan. Now, the problem with this is that it doesn't do anything for our Delver. So it does kind of clog yourself up a little bit. So if you do draw it on like turn 3+, it does become a little bit dead. So that's why I'm running 2. I'm kind of just testing it right now in all honesty, but obviously we got Fading Hope, and these are the two cards that I wanted to talk about. Obviously we got Slip Out the Back, which is pretty cool. Put a 1/1 on target creature and it phases out. So you can use this for offense or defense. You can use it on your opponent's creature to like phase them out, and then you can swing in for lethal if you just need to get rid of it and clear the path, or you can use it on your creature to protect yourself from spot removal or even like Doomscar or something. I also like You See the Guard approach for the same reasons. You can also protect yourself from spot removal. Now, You See the Guard approach does not protect you from like Doom Scars or board wipes, because Slip Out the Back lets you just not exist. It lets you slip out the back. So that's why I think it's a little bit better, but You See the Guard approach is still really good because you want to be able to protect your threats. So we do have Kumano faces Kakkazan. Like I said, I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of don't. I don't know. The jury's still kind of out. We have March of Swirling Mist. This card can just push for lethal. It can also protect yourself, and again, protecting your threats is very, very important. Obviously, we've got the Ledger Shredder. Kind of makes the deck move. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of bodies in this deck, so it is really important. Make Disappear is wonderful. It does. It's more of a late game card. Well, late for Delver. It's not super late, but you know, it definitely can be pretty good. So. And you know why it's good, because I said too pretty. So Spectral Adversary is also pretty good late game. It can phase things out. Again, phasing out is like really important in this deck. I mean, again, if they are targeting something with like a runes or something, anything, you can just phase it out. It's really good. Bloodthirsty Adversary can make Fading Hope and whatnot come back earlier and sooner. So like, you know, it is what it is. This card is pretty good. It also just puts damage on the battlefield, and it's really good for with Kumano faces Kakkazan. Expressive Iteration, really good. I like this card a lot. It does add just a little bit of consistency to the deck, which, you know, is really cool. And Shatterskull Smashing. So, you know what? We have 2 Frostboil Snarls. That's the one thing I just want to address really quick. It is what it is. It's only screwed me like 1 time out of like 10 games, and it helped me out 1 game. So like, it's kind of just even. Again, Frostboil Snarl and Kumano faces Kakkazan are still going to be those in-betweeners. Not really sure if they're good or great or bad. But yeah, we're going to just go ahead and test them out today. But that's pretty much what the deck is. Before we get into the gameplay, make sure to leave a like. The button looks just like this. Helps out the channel tremendously. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. K-Dog. Well, Doggy Dog, we're going to have a Snarl, and this is a really awkward hand. It could be worse, but this Snarl, oh my gosh. I always want to, like, play with these Snarls, but, man, they've just been, man, yeah, this is pretty much what we get. But, hey, you know what? We can't complain about it. We're going to make do. Let's go ahead and drop our Delver. Hey, if you got a turn 1 Delver of Secrets in your Delver deck, it can't be that bad, right? And unfortunately, Kumano is not an instant or sorcery, so we can't even use it. That is a travesty. But guess what? We can at least still protect ourselves with the You See a Guard approach, but we lose tempo really bad here, so no, not great. Not great. Can't even lie. This is really bad. So Aspirant's gonna come out. Okay. Well, we gotta be able to evolve. Let's Digivolve eventually, right? Let's see. Come on. There it is. Slip out the back. This is Slippery Delver. Of course we're going to slip out the back here. And how do we want to do this now? I guess we want to play... Well, let's still play with fire, right? Well, I'm going to swing in here first. Let's swing in. Going for Kumano is pretty nice, but we can also make Disappear. Let's go ahead and let's let them do what they want to do. We could also go for Play with Fire on the Luminarch Aspirant, or we could just go for Make Disappear, depending on what they do. So an Aspirant, okay. Okay. And then this will be 2. And they're going to put both of them on that one. Okay, so I guess we'll just play with fire on this aspirant. I know this gets nice and big, but we can also slip out the back. Nah, I don't think we need to do that. I think that's a little unnecessary. Going past. You have another Fading. Okay, Fading Hope is going to be huge in this tempo-y matchup. So I'm actually going to drop a Kumano faces Kakkazan. And let's go and swing in. We're going to be totally able to outrace them. So I'm a little bit more concerned about protecting our aberration, which we have 2 different ways of doing so. We got Slip Out the Back, and you see a Guard Approach. So I don't really care. This thing can be a 4/4. We're going to race them to 0 faster than they can. So an Adeline. Okay, well, they don't... Okay. I think we probably just Fading Hope here. I think we just slow them down. They can't kill us with 1. If they have Portable Hull, just, hey, congratulations. If they really have a Portable Hull... Oh, okay, they don't. Okay, that's cool. So, now we get to do this. I know this thing stays, but we're going to be able to make disappear anyway. So, I guess we'll drop this for blue. And, yeah, swing on in. Down to 9. End turn. We still have protection and a make disappear. Whoop, 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 whoop. We're like John Cena up in here. Yeah, we can't really make disappear. They have 2 here, so can't do that. And another aspirant. Yeah, well, we might as well. We might as well. Let's go ahead and counter you up. Might as well. And we actually tapped the Adeline. I don't think I really... I think we're going to. I think we're going to. Let's go ahead and tap the Adeline here. So, tap. We'll tap you. Yeah, we'll tap you. Maybe we should have waited. Oh, hold on. We should have probably... Okay, that was probably a misplay. We should have maybe waited, because now they have to trade with the aspirant. Okay, yeah, we probably should not have done that. Either way, it's okay. If they want to trade with the aspirant, it is what it is. Yeah, we should have... Maybe there was a chance that they put it on the Adeline, and then we could have really forced... Yeah, that could have been better. So we could have... If they would have used the aspirant on the Adeline, which is possible, again, they might not have, but we give them an opportunity to misplay, you still would like to do it, so... That was a minor misplay. So they're going to swing in here, no big deal. 3/5, and by now this has Vigilance, so they would have been able to wall off our Kumano anyway, but Brutal Cathar, that's no big deal. That is absolutely no big deal. We can't make him disappear, but we can slip out the old backaroni. Woohoo! We slip out the back, and we don't exist anymore. We phase out, baby. Hopeful Initiate, I guess we'll make disappear. Actually, I kind of... I don't really care. I don't really care. Well, I guess we'll just keep that. I guess there's bigger threats to potentially counter. So, Expressive Iteration. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go and Expressive Iterate. We want to keep you. I guess we'll just get rid of you. We don't really need to go for another iteration. And then this way we can keep up Swirling Mist. And you see a Guard Approach. So I kind of like this move better. So I'm trying to think what they could even have right now that would even put us into a bad spot. Skyclave Apparition, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. We can just see the Guard Approach. You see the Guard Approach, and this is why I like this card. I don't see this played a whole lot, but I love this card. So we're gonna go ahead and give it Hexproof. Washwa. And we even do have March of Swirling Mist. They have trying to think here. Should I mean, I don't know if I really care. No, we don't care. Whatever. Yep. So we got 3 to spare, and then we've got Make Disappear. So that's it. Yeah, that's it. Because even if they had something, we just counter it, and life is golden. Iki, is that like Kiki Jiki? What's going on there? Well, either way, we're going to go ahead and keep this. I am running these Snarls. I think these Snarls are actually pretty decent. If you're going to run the Snarls in any sort of deck, I think this is going to be the one. So it's always a question, do you want to go for Delver or Kumano first? I think if you are running Kumano, you have to kind of have to play it, because we do get the extra 1/1 on the creature now. So I guess we're just... Delver's actually taking a back seat on this one. I think we just want to get out our Bloodthirsty Adversary, I suppose. Yeah, it has haste. We're just kind of being quick with it. And because they are running red, getting this up to 3 toughness might put them in a bigger problem than the Delver with 2. So, oh, okay. Wow, this is actually going very, very well here. See, we're not really expecting like Cinderclasm or something. Even if they did, it's not enough damage. So I think we can just go straight for Ledger Shredder. Oh my god, this is gonna be crazy. We're gonna go right for our Ledger Shredder, and then we can just go for, well, I guess we'll, might as well wait. Yeah, kind of should have waited here. Just in case they use something, we got to see the guard approach. They don't even do it. They don't even do it. So I'm just gonna go straight for our Delver here. Draw, we get a Fading Hope. I think we're gonna discard the Fading Hope. I don't think we... Yeah, let's get rid of the Fading Hope. That way we can still go March of Swirling Mist, and we have a lot of pressure on this board now. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, we can actually use, you see the guard approach. That is not, and they just give it up, but yeah, it just shows you the power of this. So wrap. Okay, let's see what we got. We are going second. You always want to go first with Delver, but hey, it's okay. They actually played on a Sundown Pass. That is going to be fine. We're going to slide in our little Delver of Secrets here. Hopefully we can get a little transformation going early and often. And then we already have a Sia Guard approach. So, Aspirin. So I can already tell we're going to probably just be racing this match. So hopefully we get into a transformation. We do not, and that is very, very sad. But it's going to be okay. We're going to go for this... Yeah, I think we're going to do it still. I don't really care that much. We're just going to go for blue. And I'm just going to go for the Ledger Shredder. If they have removal, so be it. This is probably just Naya humans. Because we are second, we have to be a little bit more aggressive anyway. So if they've got removal, it just is what it is. So they're going to swing in for 3. Okie dokie. Can't do much of anything right now. But okay, here we go. Here we go. Now we get Delver's Secrets to go off. We unfortunately don't... Oh man, Bloodthirsty Adversary. Very, very good card. Don't really want to see that right now. So at least we can just go for Bloodthirsty Adversary, then slip out the back. We can't even really connive here, which is a huge issue. Huge, huge issue. I mean, we are racing. We're going to have to race. I don't want to chump block. I don't want to be doing all that crap. So, they're going to go up to a 4/4 as well. We can also do some phasing out their creatures. We could tap it. So there's a few different things we could do here. I think we're just going to swing in. I mean, we have to race. We literally just have to. 16. Obviously, they've got this Aspirant. Maybe they give us like an opening or something somehow. Depending on what they have here, we could maybe see a guard approach. We could... Let's just see what they do first. Let's see what they do. Halana and Elena. Okie dokie. That's not good. That's not good. I guess before we go into combat, we'll slip out the back, and then we will make sure this thing, like, just is treated as if it doesn't exist. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to. This thing also has reach, so, like, I don't really know what else to do with it. It's just, yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to get a Fading Hope. If we don't have a Fading Hope, it just is what it is. We do get a Fading Hope. Okay, well, hey, you ask and you shall receive, I suppose. That is really cool. This doesn't exist right now because it is phased out, so that's nice. So I believe we just attack in. We can't really connive with the Shredder, so take him down to 10, and then we're gonna use Fading Hope. I don't think this is that good right now. I really don't. I think we're just gonna have to keep it for connive food. So we'll end the turn here. We'll be able to go for Fading Hope, and then we can also tap this thing out, depending on if they swing with the Halana and Elena. Gold Hound. Okay. If they cast something else, we do get to connive, which is, you know, cool. Okay. Okay. So, this thing's now a 5/5. Do we want to use Fading Hope, or do we want to see a guard approach? I think we're just going to use Fading Hope on the Halana and Elena, right? I know we don't get to scry this way, but they can't really replay it. Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's game over. Okay. Well, we can try and tap this thing. I mean, I guess it has the most power. I mean, we can connive again. That Snakeskin Veil single-handedly just put the game out of reach, I do believe, unfortunately. Man, that sucks. Man, we could have... I guess hindsight's always 20/20. We could have went for Make Disappear if we committed to the Shatterskull. Let's see. I don't think there's a way we can take this. Hold on. We have to phase this out to swing in. We can't really connive, right? We gotta hope they have like a... No, we just don't have enough. We just don't have enough power. Just plain and simple. We're gonna have to do this. Like I just don't know what else to do. March of Swirling Mist leaves lethal open. Leaving something back is bad as well. I guess we can probably just go for March of... No, we can't. We just can't. This sucks. This sucks. Yeah, we just take a nasty casualty, and there's just nothing else you can really do about that. I guess we can go ahead. We can make this. We can use March of Swirling Mist to make everything disappear. So we're still hanging in there, depending on what they have. Depending on what they have here, we still have at least one flyer. Okay. Well. Okay, resolve. So we have to at least, yeah, we're gonna have to do this all. So let's just go ahead and try 3 and just. We just gotta pray they don't have another Snakeskin Veil. If they have another Snakeskin Veil, Wandering Emperor. Okay. I was about to say if we had enough land, we could hold back a Make Disappear, but we just don't because they have lethal anyway. So they have lethal no matter what.
My judgment is.
So these two phase out. We get a Ledger Shredder. Yeah, that's gonna be a good game. Yeah. Oh man, this Wandering. I think at the end of the day is, man, we really could have won that one, but oh well. Ruzzo, how are we doing here? This is an interesting hand. 3 Play with Fires. We don't have a creature. You definitely want at least one creature in your opening hand, but because we can scry a bunch of times, oh, there's our Ledger Shredder. So no worry, we're not even worried. We're not worried. Let's go ahead and drop this, and we'll keep our Play with Fire. I know it's a little scary committing to this, because we only have 1 blue source, but I think it'll be okay. It is a little nerve-wracking, though. So Adversary, we're going to have to kill this thing, because we cannot just give them lifelink. Lifelink is just a no-go. So we are going to say no to that, and this is kind of interesting here. We go for Kumano, and then go for another Play with Fire. I think that might be the move, honestly. It's risky. They have... Man. I'm gonna do this over going for the Ledger Shredder because I'm just too... Oh, man. I don't know. I'm really nervous about like a Skyclave Apparition or something. Maybe that's a donkey move. I don't know. So they go for Aspirant. We can just Play with Fire it. No big deal. Let's go and Play with Fire this thing. Now, because, I don't know, I mean, I guess I want to get a little bit bigger on our Ledger Shredder, so now we get an extra 1/1 counter. I don't know, maybe that makes a difference in the long run. We can still Play with Fire again. I don't know, I really haven't played this deck that much to... Okay, well, it doesn't even matter. I guess we'll just take it. Okay. Serial Killer. We love our Fruit Loops, our Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so we don't like serial killers. That's kind of rude. Let's go and drop our Delver of Secrets here. Going turn 1 Delver of Secrets is always great. That's kind of what we need to be doing here. So Jetmir's Guard, we do get the Digivolve. We get the Digivolve early, and that feels wonderful. So let's go and slide this over. I love the CEO Guard approach because not only can you use it for defense, you can kind of use it for offense too. So if they have a threat on board, a body, you can just tap it and just swing in for lethal if that's what you need to do. So Kami of Transience, yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying, but, you know, we might be able to, you know, do some things with it. play with fire. That's going to be what we're going to do. I'm going to go for Expressive Iteration. Maybe we can grab a red source anyway. We do. So let's go ahead and put the Shredder in our hand. We'll put you away. No one likes you. Just kidding. We love Expressive Iteration. We'll go ahead and drop you, and then I guess we'll go ahead and play with fire on the Kami. Yeah, it's fine. I know that we don't have protection for our Aberration, but because we have the Ledger Shredder, we have another threat just in case they get rid of this. Plus, Runes doesn't have like a ton of removal anyway. They do run like Circle of Confinement, but you know, some of them actually don't. Some of them just straight up don't run removal, so that's nice. I guess we want to get this Ledger Shredder online, so I guess we'll get the Ledger Shredder. And I guess we'll play with fire. I mean, why not? Let's go ahead and play with fire. We'll get the Connive ability. Land. We kind of want land for the adversary as well, so I guess we'll get rid of one of these Sea Guard approach. Again, they don't have a whole lot of spot removal, so that's why I feel pretty comfortable doing this. Not that big a deal. I'm actually missed a land drop as well, so that's, I mean, it's good for us. So another Kami. Okay, we have March of Swirling Mist now too, so I think we're really cooking here. We're really cooking. I'm gonna swing in, and yeah, we just swing in. We have an adversary. We gotta make disappear, and I think we're gonna make Serial Killer disappear. But that's what you get for messing with our Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Rune of Might. Unfortunately, we're gonna go ahead and flash this in, and then we're gonna be able to phase out the Kami, and that's just gonna be a game unless they have something else. So we'll phase you out, and that's just gonna be it. Yeah. So sorry, Runes. You gotta love beating up Runes, though. Screw Runes, you know. Cliff Jumper 6. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna be super risky because we got some scry and we are on the draw, and plus this deck doesn't need a whole lot of land. We're actually gonna keep this. I know it seems like literally insane, but maybe I am a little insane. So this will drop this. We can go for Kumano faces Kakkazan. This is already looking insanely bad though. We'll drop this. We'll put a stop on our draw so that we untap and we can play with fire. Maybe to, depending on what they play here. Another Initiate. That's actually better than an Aspirant or something. So we draw. I'm going to go ahead and play with fire on their face here. Yep, let's go and resolve so that we can... Yep, Fading Hope's no good. We need a land. And now we're going to see... Okay, so the gamble pays off. Thank goodness. Now we can go for our Delver, and we get the boost from the Kumano. I don't know. I mean, like I said, if you're on the draw versus Mono White, we all know what Mono White does. You're going to have to get a little bit gambly. I mean, there's nothing else you can do. Mono White is so powerful that you can do nothing wrong. Nothing. And you could still lose. That is how nuts Mono White actually is. So we can... So, I mean, I think that was the right move. Let's see what we can do here. We can go for play with fire again. There's no way they block, right? There's no way. So I guess we'll just swing in here. There's no way they block. And I think just racing to 0 might be okay. Maybe. If we were racing, we could have used Adversary. I think we're going to have to play with fire on the Skyclave. Depending on what they play, we'll either go for Make Disappear, but what's bad about the Apparition... Spellbinder. I actually don't mind this. I'm actually... Do you think they take away the play with fire? We're gonna have to play with fire on the Apparition here. I know it seems insane, but if they use this on the play with fire, we just lose. That is literally automatically a loss. So, yeah. Okay, now they can do that. I mean, it's not great, but if they use the Spellbinder, we don't have an answer, and then these two Initiates are going to go up to 2-3 each. And I don't know if we can really handle that. I just don't think we can even, like, I think that's like an auto lose. So at least this puts us in a kind of a way to win, I suppose. Get rid of our Adversary. Okay, you know, it is what it is. They're going to swing in here. That's fine with me. I really don't mind that much. I'm going to care a lot more about this Spellbinder in due time. We do get another play with fire, but at this point, man, we just needed another land. So, we're going to swing in with both. Let's go ahead and swing with both here. Down to 12. And I think I'm going to go for Kumano faces Kakkazan, and then we can tap the Elite Spellbinder. I mean, it's not great, but what do you want me to do? So as soon as they go for the combat, let's go ahead and tap the Spellbinder, because we can't have these initiates start training. We just can't. We just can't. I think we like pretty much automatically lose that way. Because then they could also kill the Kumano faces Kakkazan. Legion Angel. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is the best white card in the game. Oh man, that is rough. So I'm just doing it now. Whatever. Whatever. That's not gonna get it done. We can still make this appear, but they're gonna just start learning now. Yeah, this is the end. I'm kind of glad they did attack all at once. Okay. I am glad. I mean, I say it's probably better for us, I guess. So then we can go for make disappear. If we have something crazy like a booster, one of our boost cards, they actually don't even play it. They have lethal in the air. We could slip out the back the Legion Angel. Let this go through. Nah, I don't think there's any way we can win this. So we can make this appear. Slip out the back on the Legion Angel. No, there's just no way we win this. So we're back here at Mana Manor with the post-game review. And I just gotta say, this deck was really, really fun to play. I do think it does struggle a lot. Obviously, it's a tempo deck. I mean, every deck struggles a lot going second. But I think this one struggled actually extraordinarily hard, because if once they place down their big threats, I mean, it becomes very difficult to overcome them unless you have like a Fading Hope, and there's not a whole lot of removal. I mean, I thought the Play with Fire would be like good enough, but there's just so many threats that just have I know we could use Strangle. That's the first thing. Well, why not use Strangle? I don't know. I actually started off this deck with Strangle. Maybe we could even run both. Like, I don't know. I mean, that's actually kind of an option. But basically, removal is really hard to come by. So, I don't know, maybe like more bounce spells. I don't really know. Maybe more threats. It just feels like something's a little bit missing. There's a reason why this deck isn't like tier 1. Obviously, Delver is a really popular deck choice, but it's just missing a little something to really push it over the edge. Don't get me wrong, it's still pretty good. As of right now, I'm 16-14 with the deck, so a little bit more than a 50% win rate, but it just has a really hard time going second. Again, every deck does. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can tinker around with it. Maybe you can find something better for this. Maybe you just take away the red. Maybe you do blue-white. I don't know. Either way, the Delver is still pretty good, especially if you can put it on curve, but that's pretty much the deck. That's all I got for you. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, because it really helps out the channel, and I appreciate all of you. But I will see you on the next episode. Man, out.